This is Spirit Bears Witness of Kadban Yasharala. I camp at Lions Den of Yasharala, Jacksonville, Florida. I'm with my brother.
Yahweh Sop.
First and foremost, we like to say a prayer to the Father and the Son. Call Alayim, La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Rakah, Kadash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Honors to my elder, or our elder, Arwan. Peace and salutations to the Akim, the women and the children of the four corners of the earth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Today going to be a quick lesson, and we're going to have to cut these women and just bring out some truth, and hopefully it's edifying to the body. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to let this this video play.
The title.
And the title is going to be called "Let the Women Be Silent," and y'all finna see why. All right, here we go.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Daughters of Zion channel. I'm Ashley.
I'm Crystal.
And let's get right back into the scriptures, guys. This is Matthew 24, as well as other scriptures. No pre-trib rapture. And we're going to pick right back up in Revelation chapter 3.
Yeah, so when we left off, we were talking about how Jacob, or the woman, or Israel, is going to be saved from the face of the serpent, going to be saved from the Great Tribulation. So Jacob does not have to endure the Great Tribulation, okay? And we also have been discussing about Yasha will not return. The Son of Man will not return until after Satan has his time, which is 3.5 years, okay, of the Great Tribulation. After the Great Tribulation, then Yasha will return.
Okay, we're gonna pause
Once
right there.
Yasha returns, he will...
All right, and it's a few things already we want to go into, but the main thing is, like we said, the title of this lesson is going to be "Let the Women Be Silent." So we're going to go to 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 34 through 35. Okay, and it read, "Let your women keep silent in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law." Now, these women, you know, they seem like they projecting like they know the scriptures, or they have some type of understanding, but they don't know the milk of the scriptures. They don't know the milk of the scriptures. They don't know that they're supposed to remain silent in the churches. You know what I mean? And what's you want to go to the next or you got something to say? Go ahead.
Yeah,
brother.
I want to go to verse 37. You read verse 35, right?
Yeah, 34 to 35. Yeah, go to
Okay,
37.
I'm going to 37. "If any man thinks himself to be a prophet or spiritual, let him acknowledge that the things that I write unto you are the commandments of Yahweh." Okay, so if you're not married, I noticed that you're using your slave name, Crystal, and the other girl, the other sister, I don't remember your name. You're supposed to be having Hebrew names, okay? And I don't know this Yasha. Huh? Oh, okay, Slaka. I ain't gonna go there yet. I'm gonna go to where am I? 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 40. "Let all things be done decently and in order."
Right.
Okay? In other words, you're out of order in what you're doing.
Exactly. Come.
Okay? Go ahead. Oh, I'm going to go to 1 Timothy. Give me one more minute. I'm going to go to 1 Timothy chapter 2 also. Women are not given that authority to be teaching, unless they're teaching other women and children. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11 to 15.
Right.
"Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection." Verse 12. "But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp the water authority over the man, but to be in silence." Verse 13. "For Adam was first formed, then Eve." Verse 14. "And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression." Okay, so you're out of order okay, and what you're saying, and you need to recognize that, okay?
Right, yeah, yeah. And it wasn't given for a woman to be a prophet, to be a teacher. That's for the men. You know what I mean? Everything done decency and in order. Yahweh Shai, the man, then the woman, then the children. You know what I'm saying? You out of line and you out of order, and this and this rebuke is a light rebuke. You know what I'm saying? Because I can guarantee you it ain't like y'all ain't heard this before. But guess what? We're gonna bring it to you again, so you can't say you didn't know.
Yeah, and it's like that. And Yahweh is the Father, and Yahweh Shai is the Son, and that is in Paleo Ancient Hebrew. You should look it up, okay?
Right, because we finna get into the names that you pronounce. We don't. Who is that?
Yeah, we don't know that either.
All right,
Never heard of it.
All right, so we're gonna go to Ecclesiasticus
That's all you.
1:1. All right, and it reads, the prelude of the wisdom of Yahweh Shai, the son of Sirach, whereas many and great things have been delivered unto us by the law and the prophets, and by others that have followed their steps, for the which things Israel ought to be commanded for learning and wisdom, whereof not only the readers must needs become skillful themselves, but also they that desire to learn be able to profit them which are without, both by speaking and writing. My grandfather Yahushai, when he had much given himself to reading of the law and the prophets and other books of our fathers, and had gotten therein good judgment, was drawn on also these things might profit much more in living according to the law. Wherefore, Salakia, let me entreat you to read it without favoring attention, and to pardon us, wherein we may seem to come short of some words which we have labored to interpret. But for some things uttered in Hebrew and translated into other other tongues, have not the same force. And that's the point right there. And I'm going to start again. For some things uttered in Hebrew and translated into other tongues have not the same force or the same power. That's why even saying, and the main thing is saying the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And the Hebrew is the power. That's where the power lies. And that's the point of that.
I want to go to Isaiah chapter 52, verse, give me a minute, 6. Therefore my people shall know my name. Therefore they shall know in that day that I am. He that do speak, behold, it is I. Okay? Very important to know the secret name of the Father and of the Son. Again, I'm going to repeat this. You want to start looking into Paleo Hebrew. Okay? So you can then clarify that and verify that. You want to go to John? You got it?
Yeah. Okay, we're going to go to John 14 and 13, and it reads, and whatsoever we shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. So you got to ask in the name. And if you ain't pronouncing the name, you could be saying anything. You call, hey, if I called you right now in the street, if I'm saying Jessica or some shit, you're not going to answer to me.
That's right.
And that's the same thing with the Father and the Son. You got to know the names.
That's right.
And the name is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, the Father and the Son. And that's only to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that is being called anyway.
And the speckled birds. I want to go to Psalm chapter 93, verse 1. Yahweh reigns, he is clothed with majesty. Yahweh is clothed with strength, wherewith he has geared himself. The world also is established that it cannot be moved. Okay? In other words, making it clear that it's Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai who controls everything. They are the ones that put all things in order, right? It is the Father, it is the Son, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and then the prophets, right? The apostles, right? And then man and woman, okay? It's not the other way around, okay? You want to take it very seriously because things are getting closer for the second shutdown. All right. You go to Proverbs, right?
Okay, is that Proverbs?
Yeah, 30 and 4.
We just done it. Okay, hold on.
That one you do now.
Okay, hold on. I got Salakia. Hold on.
Yeah,
one
give
second.
us a minute.
Proverbs 30 and 4.
Yep. It's very important to look into names and in Hebrew. Okay?
Okay, this is Proverbs chapter 30, verse 4. Who have ascended up to heaven or descended? Who have gathered the wind in his fist? Who have bound the waters in a garment? Who have established all the ends of the earth? What is his name?
Woo.
And what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? Hey, and that's just straightforward what it is. What is the name? What is his name? Yahweh, the most high power, in his son to sit on the right hand side, Yahweh Shai. Those are the names you gotta know. Those are the names that's been uplifted.
Yep, you want to look into this and take it seriously because it is no joke when the end of time hits and the sky cracks open and you see those so-called UFOs with their chariots, and all of a sudden you're going to be quoting that Yasha, whatever that name is.
I don't know who they was.
You're going to be shocked. Hey, can you tap that? Say light up. Okay, I want to go to Psalms. We're going to leave it at Psalm chapter 138, verse 2. I will worship towards thy holy temple and praise thy name for thy loving kindness and for thy truth, for thou hast manifested thy word above all thy name. So it's making it clear that you want to make sure that you're quoting him in the Paleo Hebrew name. And you also want to start looking into a Hebrew female name, not your slave name. Okay?
And stop trying to usurp the authority from the man.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's right.
Y'all ain't meant to lead. You know what I'm saying? And that's given. But you know what I'm saying, with that, we hope y'all been edified. Shalom.
Shalom.